I don't get paid to play strings. I get paid to sack the quarterback, play in the backfield, tackle. I don't know. I'm an aggressive player, and that's how I made my living, playing in the backfield and splitting double teams. And I'm not used to double teams just stand on me 2-3 yards down the field. I mean, that's just frustrating. Wasn't mad at Nick. Wasn't mad at anybody. It was just one of those deals where, honestly, I didn't, as a player, I didn't kind of agree with what was called on the defense. So I just kind of let my frustration go, and it's part of the game.
Can you feel that? That thing is beating your doggone chest.
Welcome to Smoking with the Birds. It's your boy D Gifted. As always, I'm pushing out that Eagles content, win or lose. So we got a lot to get into. Y'all know we got a lot to get into after that ugly, disgusting loss that we just went through against the Raiders. But before I do that, I got to let y'all know I'm on a mission to 100 subscribers, and I'm letting y'all know the first 100 subscribers will all be entered in a live raffle for a Brian Dawkins jersey. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. So let me jump right into it. Y'all know I don't like wasting no time. So with that being said, man, I gotta chew out Coach JG. We gon' talk about it. Gotta jump on him. I gotta jump on Coach Nick Sirianni, and I gotta jump on Jalen Hurts too. Everybody got a piece of this. Everybody, even people in the organization. Everybody. I'm not playing because this is terrible. All this is terrible. Everything from the way the organization is ran to how Coach Nick Sirianni coached the player to how JG not adjusting. What is going on, man? What is going on? This Raiders game was a complete mess. At one point, I'm just watching the game just to be watching the game, evaluating. But I'm having a hard time on both sides of the ball because of the positions that the coach is putting them in. No adjustments. And like I said, for Coach Nick Sirianni, what is he doing? What is he doing? I'm lost. I'm confused. I don't know. Guys are starting to check out. Guys are starting to show signs of frustration. You got Rodney McLeod up in there trying to keep guys together. You got Fletcher Cox up in there doing what he doing, but at the same time, he coming out of the game showing frustration too, throwing the coach up underneath the bus. And that's the highest paid player on the team. So what you going to do with him? At some point this season, we might be having a whole different type of discussion. Seriously, we might not even have half the players on our team if it gets that bad. I don't know. But I know for a fact this is turning into more and more of an evaluation year for the team, and turning into more an evaluation year for the coaches more than the players. Wow. So we got to jump right into the game because in the beginning it was totally the complete opposite of what he usually do, which is we saw Jalen Hurts lining up under center, and they actually scored on that drive. That was a beautiful drive. That was the type of drive that we all been wanting to see from this team. Consistently. We thought we was going to get. Now, it can be some of that, a little mix of shotgun, but for at least some portion of the game, incorporated at least a little bit, and it was beautiful. The first drive, 8 plays for 62 yards. Smooth. Miles Sanders was getting the ball. He had half the carries that he normally have by the end of the game in the first quarter, in the first drive. That was before, obviously before he went out with the injury. But it was like the first drive was good, and then everything just went away. It was like that for both sides of the ball for the Eagles, offense and defense. Both sides of the ball, the first drives was somewhat okay. And like I said, after the first drive for the offense to perform like that, it seemed like he got away from it, because after that, the next 4 drives that the Eagles ran either ended in a punt or a fumble. And I think 2 of those drives ended in a fumble. I think it was 2 of them. Wow. Wow. So you know Coach Nick Sirianni do, he panicked. He get out of whatever he was doing that was working in the first on the first drive, got completely away from it. Completely. And we look like the same team that we've been all season pressing, trying to make something out of nothing. That's why this is turning into a more an evaluation year for not just the players, but for the coaches too. You think he gonna have a long, even if Coach Nick Sirianni get another opportunity next season, you think his leash is gonna be long next season? Hell no. Nah. So he gonna have to get it together because you got guys checking out. You know, I saw in the defense is really some of the guys that's is obvious that they checking out. You know what I mean? And we can't have that because already we have a record that say Eagles are 0-14-1 when allowing 22 plus points since 2020. 0-14-1 when we give up 22 plus points. That is disgusting. That is terrible. That is trash. That is complete garbage. Adjustments are going to have to be made for this defense. Straight up. Nobody should have a long leash. We need changes immediately. And so far, guys are putting up 40 plus points on us 2 weeks in a row. And then come out 30 plus points. Guys are doing whatever they want to do on us. JG defense has been terrible with points allowed. Terrible. So we already know 22 plus points might be looking at an L because our offense is too young, inexperienced, and lack the coaching to be able to put them in position to even come back like that. That's facts. That's facts. We always have a whole bunch of chunk yards and everything. Always. But the defense was completely trash. JG, his leash, thin ice. And they hyped him up so much the whole offseason. But Derek Carr come in there and get a QB rating of 113.6. He come in there and have a career day. 34 pass attempts and 31 completions. Only 3 incompletions. So that means after that, and that interception means that was one of them. So after that, only 2 more incompletions after that. He was doing the whole game. Wow. Can't stop the nosebleed. Can't stop the run. These guys just running straight up the middle. You got Fletcher Cox saying after the game they want him to play conservative. They ain't putting him in a position to do what he want to do. These guys doing whatever they want to do up the run game. I found the interesting stat to say Eagles defense has allowed 100 plus rushing yards in 10 straight games, which is the longest streak since 2012. Adjustments needs to be made. Straight up. You think his leash is long? He ain't did nothing. So all these coaching flaws is making it real hard to evaluate these players. Now, people gonna say, is Jalen Hurts the answer? We don't know. It ain't looking like it. He did throw a few nice balls in that game. It might have been late, but he threw some nice balls in that game. But you know, I don't know if Jalen Hurts is the answer. I mean, he getting coached by a coach that should be in the hot seat. He getting coached and put in a position by a coach that should be in the hot seat, but it's his first year. But he still is as terrible, if not more terrible, than any other coach in the NFL right now. He put his team in the worst positions. As far as I don't watch a lot of other teams, but from the looks of it, that's what it is. Again, Is Jalen Hurts the answer? I don't know. Because again, he leads our team in rushing yards. Again, that ain't no recipe for success. That ain't no recipe for no success at all. Jalen Hurts, the rusher. No, man, you got to stay more consistent. He should have stayed in up under center, being able to run the ball, doing more stuff like that, man. And it's really getting frustrating. There's nothing you can tell me to make it make sense. These coaches look like they suck and they trash. People gonna evaluate the players. I already know that. Jalen Hurts missed a few opportunities, could have read the field a lot better. He's a rookie. But I'm not excusing him of his play or anything like that, but I'm just saying the position that they are put in matters. That's straight up. That's facts, man. That's facts. So, this game is the type of game where it really start having you evaluate not the players but the organization. You start with a season going in the direction that it is, you start having to look down the line. You start having to look at drafts and stuff. You start looking at who's accessible, who's expandable, who can I get rid of. So, this is turning into a transition year. Like, we're transitioning and moving on from different players. I don't know what's going to happen. If we lose against a winless team like the Detroit Lions, somebody's got to get fired. A coach or something's got to happen. Because it ain't going it's looking like we might just got the last 2 wins that we was gonna get. Not the last, but the only 2 wins that we gonna get. I don't know if it continues to go like this, because like I said, guys start checking out at some point. Guys start checking out. We still got a long season, yo. We still got a long season, and these guys don't have the same coach that they had last year, like Doug Peterson, that motivates these guys, gets these guys to fight. You got a young coach. He don't know. This is untreaded waters for him. He looking like a deer in headlights. He know that pressure on. This man kicked the onside kick. I think Jake Elliott should have got that. But that shows pressure. Man. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, man. It's your boy D Gifted. This game got me really speechless, for real. So with that being said, man, I'm your boy D Gifted. Let y'all know, it's new merch out. So if you want to show some support, the link is down in the description. Peace and love.